Hello, welcome back. Last time I learned to give birth to a new me by using fire. So now that I'm a phoenix, I think I know what I'm doing here. And I have kind of an idea of the total bounds of the demo here. So I think we are getting sort of close to the end, but I really doubt I will be finishing today. Quick act. Especially since there's like multiple levels that are threatening me with being really hard right at the end once I have 40. Okay, so water, fire, earth, add a duplicator, and the earth is kind of out of the way. No wind, so if I'm crossing that gap, it is with fire. It sure looks like I'm gonna need 2 fires. So okay, let's try water first, then 2 fires, then shoot and then get earth. This doesn't make enough sense. No. So I need the water in a different spot, and I'm missing... Well, okay, I could have at least done this. Could I have just not collected the earth yet? So do exactly that. Don't collect earth yet. That should be fine. Yeah. Done. Sun Fragment figures out where its new owner is, and faithfully follows. That's nice. 5 is here. Fun moment! Alright, I want to have a fun moment. And I'm sure I will. Okay. 2 fires, 2 sigils, 2 waters, 1 earth, 1 wind, 1 more wind. There's a lot going on here. Alright, so the sun is down there. 2 sigils have to be used first. Let's do the obviously wrong thing and that, and then have nothing left to do. Okay? So, to do something more correct... I'll need to have a water left over. Having it at the bottom of my stack is good for that. I could believe maybe I wanted to do this. Whole point of that being to escape with the wind. If I were to wind here... I'm burdened with earth. Got another brown burden. Well... I can earth first, and then if I stomp on this, does that activate the sigil? No. I guess I really want to earth on the other side, so I wanted to have picked it up before I came down there, and I think that's fine? So with that order, I get here with wind and then earth. Fire is there, which is... possibly fine? I think I might have a recipe for everything I need now. This seems healthy, right? Just hold on to your water, use the fire the simple way, use the wind to get out, and yeah, alright, that worked out. Cool. I feel like there were likely more traps there that I somehow just by coincidence did not fall into. However, this has an S version. That's a name. This has an S version, which maybe is the only reason I'm having that feeling. Optionless. Oh, good grief. That's a lot of stuff. Alright, so yeah, I have no option to take fire first. No option but to... Sigil there, that's the only one. I don't think wind would be enough to get across that pit there that has the 1 gate in it. How far does wind go? Yeah, that's what I thought. Not nearly far enough. Okay, so what am I doing with this pile of ingredients? I guess one thing I could do is collect them in reverse order. Okay, that could be the purpose of the fire. If I did that, how well do things work out? Well, I have 1 extra earth. So let's imagine that what I actually want is that. Put earth on the bottom, get the wind because it's the next thing I desire. Earth makes perfect sense here. And just because, like, there are so few things the puzzle can do at this point... Never mind. So I wanted earth now, I guess. Then fire, then water, then fire. Okay, let's get an idea of the sequence of things I need for the end. From right to left, fire, water, fire. Once I'm up there. So going back one more. Earth, fire, water, fire. Okay. And these are collected in reverse order, so I want fire, water, fire, earth to be the last ones that I collect before going up there. Fire, water, fire, earth. Fire, water, fire, earth. I'll get 2 fires in a row because of the duplicator. I do need all of those tools, so I can't waste them unless there's some big reorder that I can do. So previously what I did was this, and it seemed close to healthy. However, now these are just in the wrong order. Earth, fire, fire, water. As much as I'd like to swap the water with one of these fires, that was a duplicated fire. So if I did that, I would get 2 waters and a fire instead. Only 2 fires exist. So maybe I don't go to the other side of that. Could it be that I simply do... Wait, I don't want earth there. I want it here. Okay, this still is perfectly valid for everything that I've done. I want that earth last, but the issue is I get water in the wrong order. Like, this is kind of correct. Wait, no, isn't this exactly what I... No. It's, again, the fire and the water would like to swap. Wait, no, they don't have to, because I can just do this. There we go. Okay, of course, because fire has a delayed effect. Alright, good stuff. Blue herring? I see. So, one of these waters is leading me astray. Alright. Okay, so just my eyes kind of glaze over at everything that's going on here. Alright, so here's a pit I can't jump. It's funny I can do a wall slide, but no wall jump, just a slide. Okay, so... Earth doesn't let me hit that. In fact... These can only be handled by water. So water here, over on the left side, wind. So wind could get me across that gap. Fire could too. Water could too. Only earth could not make it from here to there. So I guess I'm taking fire. Bap! Well, don't do that. I'm just doing things at this point. Why did I take water? I guess what I'd want to do is... Wah! Why, though? That just gives you an extra water for no gain. That didn't even activate the sigil. Okay, so I can be all the way against the wall and avoid the earth gem to do that if I wish. If with these 2 tools, I could somehow activate that thing, then I would be done. Let's keep on avoiding the earth gem. And get it in the opposite order. Yeah, doesn't this work? Okay, that felt weird. And I guess I did pick up the blue herring up there, which did nothing for me because I spent a water on it. Okay, that was odd. Does this have an S? Not that's currently unlocked. Okay, I think, again, I just dodged the traps by accident. Alright, 5S, this name. 35S. Got a red thing in here. What is the difference? I would like to compare. Wow! Fun moment, I see. Sigils are there and there. I think this earth isn't present in the other one. So water, earth, fire, fire, water, wind, wind. Sigils there and there. Water, no earth, fire, fire, water, wind, no second wind. So we're missing this earth and then that wind down by the sun fragment. Okay. So do more, well, do the same amount but with less. Now I did have a funny route where I came down here, got the wind, used the water to get out, and then came down there a second time. I think my solution looked something like... Oh, I have an order issue here. If I had the earth... If I had the earth, I still wouldn't be able to do this, right? Just to double check something. I can't just jump across there, right? Oops. I don't think I can, even if I do this silly thing. Especially since there are ceiling spikes. Using fire across there, even if I had it, wouldn't be any good because the spike's on the right. So fire puzzles end up being largely about timing. With no earth, yeah, I'm not... With no earth, what's with this fire? Well, I kind of have one idea. Yeah, I kind of have one idea. Check this out. Well, it didn't work, but it was an interesting idea, at least. So that water down in the pit. Well, I see another thing. And that thing is that if I have some fire in flight here, and then... and I do that more efficiently, and somehow... there might not be room for this. But if there was... no, I don't think there's enough. So I was thinking, have this in flight, get the wind, get the sun fragment. But no, there's no way I can do that quick enough. Okay. So both sigils do have to be used. That sun fragment is strictly locked away. There's a checkerboard in the walls. And some kind of optical illusion going on that's making me think that pixel size is uneven, but I think it's just my eyes lying to me. Checkerboard effects have a way of doing that. Okay, so if I have two waters, either I'm coming back from this pit twice, or one of them is for something else. Well, since there's that fire down there... Somehow it feels like trading this water for fire now is the right move, but I'm not sure how it could be. Just to check. Oh, well, I don't have the water anymore, of course. Oh, that's interesting. That's pretty interesting. Problem is, can't jump that and... Oops. And I'm short a couple of things. Where was my inefficiency during that? I guess using the water to activate the first sigil, but I needed that to have the fire at all. Okay, hang on. So what did I do? Got fire, wind, water. I winded over here and fired over there. Recoil! Okay, cool, but no water to get out of the pit. Recoil, but no water to get out of the pit. Okay, recoil the other way? Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Recoil! That's a solution. And I will simply shoot my fire there, get my wind, and just get out nice and simple. Alright, that's neat. Using physics here. That's suspiciously empty. Shouldn't there be a level here? It really feels like there wants to be. 26, okay. 1, 3S, 3, 2S, 2, 0. There are letter levels over there, but Hub, tell me things, or you tell me things. 3 more sun fragments. ABC over there. It's just, huh. I guess maybe this little bit of land is just here for symmetry or something. I mean, there are also these that don't have little spots on them. Maybe this is like past demo stuff, or maybe it's just not every bit of land needs to have a level at it. I've said things before about the idea of setting level quotas for yourself and negative effects that can have if you don't have an idea for a level to just meet a quota. So, you know, matching the number of land masses here is not something I'm expecting. Anyway, bypass 3A. 3 waters, 2 duplicators, 1 fire, an earth way over there. What is with that gate? Ah, it moves down! Okay, I see. So I'm gonna need 2 earths, is what you're telling me, I think. Oops, what the... Okay, well... that would imply this, right? Yep, sure would. That does the entire thing. Great. That was straightforward. Return ticket. So yeah, this section appears to be about closing gates. Just to be sure. Yep, that's exactly... I guess those always just move down by, like, their size. So where they are, copy-paste that down below by the amount of space they take up, and that's where they're going to open to. Open or close, it's just a block moving. I'm curious about something. Okay, I can get squished. Alright, so sun fragment way up there. A few elements available to me. That earth is a little out of reach. There is a fire, but it's way over there. Is it okay for this to close? If I return by firing from way up there, it's fine. That would mean I would want the earth first, so I guess I would trade this for earth. If I had done such a thing... I don't know what I'm doing yet. Aha. So I'd prefer to use earth there, it looks like. Weirdly, doesn't this just solve it? Yeah. Okay. Again, I think I just stumbled right past all the traps for the most part and just got right to my perfect solution. Abandoned marketplace. Okay. Buy your elements here, here, and here. But you don't have to buy because nobody's around, so just take. That fire is way up there. Gate closes, so I need earth to ascend. Alright, so earth with the highest price there is the real goodie here. Okay, this is this is not right what I'm doing. Let's pretend for a moment that it is. Ah, shoot. Okay, so that's what I needed fire for, because wind can't get me out of there with the earth. How many waters does it take to get to that fire? Maybe a water and a wind would do it? In other order? Ah, either order would work fine. Yup, whoop. Okay. But now I don't have anything left to do the other things I'm gonna do. Well, okay, I could have taken a moment to trade one wind for two? Which I do by using it to get a water here and then using the water to get these two. That seems viable, kinda. At least for getting the earth out. Yeah, and that's all I have to do. So I should be good now, right? Well, no. Well, yes. Take the fire, go here, use it left, wind right, zip to the earth. Ooh, can I do that fast enough? I don't have time. I need to reverse this wind and the fire, don't I? I think I could have done that. Right? Let's see. I want to leave that wind for last somehow? Oh, interesting. Well, this is still... Oh wait, no, this might be right. So take that water, leave this wind. So now I have wind accessible with no tools, so I can put it to the right of fire. Get in first, fire that, take earth, and now I'm good. Okay, good stuff. It's all about ordering. Okay, great! And that's world complete. I'm short 2 sun fragments. For the 40 doors, is what I'm thinking. But this world is done. I got everything that is here. Oh, here in the void, 2 and 0. Okay, there are 2 sun fragments here. Islands of Ash is done. Cave Outskirts has 3 left. Distant Shore has 1 left. Distant Shore threatened me with a good time, didn't it? There's a very threatening sign over here, I seem to recall. Hardest execution. Okay, so that I would be quite foolish to step into today. World 0 Purple Forest. World 3 Islands of Ash. I just want to go to the one that's not accessible from here. So back in the cave. Outskirts. The outskirts of the cave. Past the 30, there's a 9. Okay, I'm ready for that. Past the 30, there's an 8. I can be even more ready for that. And those two will get me to 40. And then there are 2 40 puzzles, it looked like. Let's take inventory. So 30s get me 2 things here. A 40 is going to get me a red. A 40 is going to get me a red here. And what's on the left side of the void? It's a 40 gate, isn't it? Yes. There's an A there, and there will be a B. Okay. Okay. Well, that is what we're up against in the future. I should probably... Yeah, let me park myself in distant shore. Because if I'm going to do something that threatens me with hardest execution, I'm going to give myself the maximum amount of time for that. Well, no, that's a 40. No, I can't. I have to do the 30s first. Never mind. So right, from here to... I don't actually know where it brings me back. Is it just exactly where I left myself? I'm going to park in the caves and see where I end up afterward. Where did this lead? Right, to the void. Alright, so next time going to be first the 8, then the 9, and then we will see what happens afterwards.